Now today here in San Diego, I'm driving on a $5.50 promo, one of the highest bonuses that we see here in this marketplace. And I know for a lot of you, that would basically be the same, if not the highest. But there's a big takeaway here, and actually some new things that I really haven't seen before. So let's get into the first order. Now, before we do that, make sure you're prepared for shifts like these and really any niche in this gig economy. Check out my Amazon storefront. It's linked down below in the description. It's going to have the best accessories for this side hustle. Have you ever seen this screen before? Because you may have seen recently that I get stacked orders that typically look like this, but I just got one that looked like this. Welcome to another ride along on this Friday, coming to you from San Diego, California. Driving, I somehow was able to sign up for a $5.50 bonus. There's a lot of drivers scheduling this shift. It's a high demand shift. So there's number one, $10+. It's a stacked order. Let's do number two. So please let me know down below in the comments of the now 3 stacked order screens, which one do you typically see in your market? We're 2 orders in. I think we're an hour into the shift. So get this. You may have seen on the community tab. If not, make sure you're subscribed so you can get these updates. But I put on the community tab of this channel that when you're scheduling a shift, and it's a super high paying order. Right now, it's a $5.50 bonus, like I mentioned. If you try to schedule that and there's too many drivers, hold on, I just got an order. All right, thanks. $10 order right there at Chick-fil-A, which goes to show the value of sitting near hotspots, or at least knowing where it's busy. Anyway, so if you're trying to schedule a shift on these high paying bonuses, those are the super popular ones because it can pay 2 or maybe 3 times other segments. So they fill up quickly, as you'll see right here. So I was only able to schedule 1 hour during the 4.5 hour window from 6 p.m. until 7 p.m. Here's the pro tip though. As soon as you schedule that shift, now you've at least locked in a little bit of that shift, but either before or right now during, try to extend the times of that shift. You can extend the start time, obviously before you start, and then during you can extend the end time. So I want to drive as long as I can tonight until 8:30 p.m. on these $5.50 bonuses. So by going into the app and clicking on extend, I was able to do that. I extended my shift from 7 until 8:30. So having said that, let's get back on the road so we can earn this $5.50 bonus from right there at Chick-fil-A. So as you saw, I declined both of these orders solely based on the miles. That Chick-fil-A order north 8.8 miles. We're seeing here the Sitar Indian cuisine north again, even farther, 9.4 miles. Now you may be thinking, well, the pay, it's pretty decent. And then the dollars to mile ratio, it's decent as well. But you're, in essence, going to have to double the miles on these orders here. We can see the second one, it's going to be basically 20 miles for the entire order. And the other one about 16, 17 miles here, because you're going to have to drive back. This is an example of an ideal stacked order. And why is that? Whenever you see the second order request come in, and it's, well, ideally at the same restaurant, and this one is, but more so than that, is the additional distance. For $10.50 extra for an additional 503 yards, that is ideal. This is a no-brainer. If you see stacked orders that obviously are offering you this kind of dollar amount, but more so a minimal distance like this, accept them every time. So with the 2 declines, that did eat into the deliveries completed per hour, but let's go over the actual numbers to really make sense of this. Okay, so we're back home. Let's make sense of this shift with the 2 declines, with the odd stacked order, and with a $5.50 bonus, but was it worth it? Stay to the end after this analysis. I have some interesting thoughts on the $5.50 bonus. So tonight's shift scheduled in Mira Mesa, Sorrento Valley Marketplace here in San Diego. The shift was from 6:15 p.m. until 8:45 p.m., a quick one, 2.5 hours. Total gross revenue was $62, and that equates to a gross revenue per hour of $24.80. I was able to squeeze out 5 deliveries nicely, all 5 left a tip. Now I did see a 50-cent tip. Let me know if you've gotten a tip that low before, down below in the comments. The average tip was $3.30. Business miles, a touch longer I feel for the duration of the shift, 25, which gives us a tax deduction of $14.38. Okay, let me talk about that $5.50 promo. Now, this is really interesting, something that I want you to lean in for if you have higher peak pay bonuses in your market. I mean, even if you don't have $5 or $6 bonuses, consider this. Recently, when I've driven on the highest bonuses that I've seen in this marketplace, 5, 6, maybe there was a $7, I can't quite remember. I have found that the earnings per hour really hasn't been that much different than any other incentives. What I mean is when I drive on a $3 bonus, a $4 bonus, it doesn't really stand out when I drive on a $5, $6, or maybe that $7 bonus. And the reason, let me know if you agree down below, is these maxed out bonuses. It's going to bring in more drivers. You can bet that that segment is going to be slammed. Now, is demand really any different than any other day? Now, maybe, these apps use analytics and maybe that market segment truly does have, let's say, a 30% increase in demand than other areas. So let's assume that's true. More customer demand, right? Well, again, you're going to max out drivers scheduling in that marketplace. So yes, you're going to have orders that pay more per order because of these bonuses, but is that really going to equate to the number that truly matters? That's your gross revenue, and moreover, gross revenue per hour. I don't think so. And my numbers are kind of equaling out that are showing that a $5, $6, $7 bonus, it's not that exceptional, and you might just want to schedule in your current marketplace instead of driving elsewhere for that $6. You might as well just drive for the $3.50. And you got to consider miles as well. Maybe it's better for miles. Maybe I can take a $7 bonus and drive less orders and make the same money versus driving a $3.50 bonus and maybe the miles are a little bit farther. But I'm not sure. What do you think? Now, if you got value in this video, definitely drop me a like and check out that link down below. I know you're not going to be disappointed that Amazon Storefront has tons of great accessories, everything from rideshare to YouTube. You can click or tap the screen now for my most recent video, as well as a video recommended for you, and I'll see you in the next one.